Before the pyramids touched the sky, before pharaohs ruled the land, there was the myth of Bastet, the beloved lioness goddess, and her eternal nemesis Apep, the serpent of chaos. In the cradle of ancient Egypt, these two divine entities were central figures in a spiritual narrative that shaped a civilization. Bastet, the embodiment of protection and love, stood in stark contrast to Apep, the symbol of chaos and destruction. In the heart of this ancient civilization, a tale of courage, cunning, and cosmic balance unfolds. The sun rises, and with it the tensions between the lioness goddess and the chaos serpent. Such is the tale of Bastet and Apep, two formidable beings intertwined in a cosmic dance of power and opposition. Known as the lioness goddess, Bastet stands as a beacon of protection, her fierce gaze set on preserving the pharaoh and the sun god Ra. Her purpose is clear and unyielding, to shield order from the jaws of chaos. On the other side of this celestial struggle is Apep, the chaos serpent. Apep's ambition is as vast as the night sky, his intent set on engulfing the world in eternal darkness. His goal is in stark contrast to Bastet's, establishing a deep-seated conflict that reverberates through the annals of mythology. This tension, this cosmic tug-of-war, sets the stage for a confrontation of epic proportions. As the sun sets, the stage is set for a battle that will determine the fate of the world. Under the cover of darkness, Apep strikes, but he is not unopposed. Bastet stands ready. The stage is set for a clash of titanic proportions, a contest between the embodiment of chaos, Apep, and the guardian of the sun, Bastet. As the battle begins, the air is thick with tension, the silence broken only by the hiss of Apep and the low growl of Bastet. But this is not a battle of brute strength, it's a battle of wits, of strategy, and of courage. And in these arenas, Bastet is unmatched. She does not charge headlong into battle, but instead uses her cunning to outmaneuver Apep. She dances around him, her movements graceful yet deadly, a ballet of war. She lures Apep into a trap, using his own arrogance and hubris against him. He lunges at her, but she is not there. He strikes at shadows, his rage growing with each miss. Bastet meanwhile strikes with surgical precision, her blows carefully calculated to weaken Apep without risking herself. She is a whirlwind of fur and claws, a storm of fury under the moonlight. But all the while she remains focused, her eyes never leaving Apep, her mind never straying from her goal. As the battle rages on, Apep grows weaker, his movements becoming sluggish, his strikes less powerful. Bastet, sensing her opportunity, goes in for the kill. With a swift leap she lands on Apep's back, her claws sinking deep into his scales. Apep roars in pain and fury, but it's too late. The serpent of chaos has been defeated. With a roar that shakes the heavens, Bastet triumphs, banishing Apep and ensuring the sun's rise. Her victory is not just a personal triumph, but a victory for all of Egypt. For as long as Bastet stands guard, the sun will rise, the Nile will flow, and the people of Egypt will prosper. Such is the legend of Bastet, the lioness who tamed the serpent. The dawn breaks, and with it comes a renewed sense of peace and balance. With the defeat of Apep, the embodiment of chaos and destruction, Bastet, the goddess of home, fertility, and the protector of the pharaoh, restored harmony in the universe. This victory was not merely a triumph of one deity over another, but it symbolized the eternal victory of order over chaos, the triumph of light over darkness, the prevalence of good over evil. This epic myth was more than just a tale for the ancient Egyptians. It was a reflection of their understanding of the world and the cosmos. It was a narrative that underpinned their philosophy and shaped their societal norms. It was a story that influenced their values, emphasizing the importance of balance, justice, and cosmic order. The myth of Bastet and Apep was a guiding principle. It brought a sense of purpose and direction to the Egyptians. It gave them courage to face their everyday challenges, knowing that, just like Bastet, they too could conquer their own personal Apeps, their own chaos, their own fears. It instilled in them the belief that no matter how intense the darkness, no matter how chaotic the situation, light would always prevail, order would always restore, good would always triumph over evil. So, in the heart of the Nile, the story of Bastet and Apep echoes, a timeless tale reminding us of the eternal struggle between order and chaos, light and dark, good and evil.